our valedictorian, Mr. James Flink.
Welcome, friends, family, and faculty. I know this isn't the graduation we all envisioned, but in times like these, I think we can all appreciate being together, no matter how it looks. I actually think this is pretty awesome. We're here together, as a class, at the beach. I couldn't ask for more during a pandemic. To start things off, I want to congratulate the class of 2020. It's been an amazing ride, and although I'm disappointed by all the time we've missed together, I'm incredibly grateful for all the moments we've shared. 3 house battles, junior prom, musicals, concerts, sports games, and so much more. I'd also like to thank those who have helped me tremendously in getting here. Graduating from high school certainly takes a village. First and foremost, thank you, Mom. Your unwavering support of my dreams is something I wouldn't trade for anything in the world. I also want to thank my dad. You've taught me the value of hard work and dedication. Also, thank you, Grace. We've had our spats, but I couldn't ask for a better big sister. And finally, I want to thank my peers from the class of 2020, my amazing teachers, and my baseball teammates. You all embraced my evolution from introverted nerd to sweaty prom date. I'm so thankful for that transformation and your acceptance of it. Over the past 3 months of social distancing and quarantine, I've devoted some more time to television. I'm not sure if anyone else has done the same. I continued watching The Office, but gave up on it once Michael left for Colorado. I tried All American, but it was a little too fake for me. Sorry, guys. And Outer Banks definitely wasn't my speed. Fortunately, ESPN moved up the release date of the Michael Jordan documentary known as The Last Dance. 5 minutes into the first episode of the 10-part series, I realized this was the Mona Lisa of sports films. I love the drama. I love Jordan's passion. And I love watching how the 97-98 Bulls went about winning their 6th NBA championship in 8 years. Head coach Phil Jackson always looked for a theme for every season. Given that it was the last year the team was going to be together, given that it was the end of an era, the end of a dynasty, Jackson decided to call it The Last Dance. As I reflect on the episodes and hope that more documentaries are in the works, I realize that we, the class of 2020, just experienced our own last dance. Senior year is over. Our Falcon footprints have been left behind, and our own Ludlow dynasty has come to an end. Although it never felt like it, I always knew high school would end at some point. Yet, with the breakout of the coronavirus and the cancellation of such special moments, senior prom, sports seasons, plays, concerts, and internships, it's like we never got to have the proper end to our last dance. It's like we played the regular season, earned a playoff spot, and never got to compete for the championship. Saddened by this reality, I naturally thought about Michael Jordan. How would he respond? How would he look at this situation? In the documentary, author Mark Vansel tries to define Jordan's greatness. He says, "Most people struggle to be present. People go and sit in ashrams for 20 years in India trying to be present, trying to get here, now. Most people live in fear because we project the past into the future. Michael Jordan's a mystic. He was never anywhere else." So I think MJ would feel exactly how we feel. Disappointed, cheated, angry. But although our last dance was cut short, although we never got to play for the trophy, We cannot project the difficulty of the past 3 months into the future. As Juice WRLD put it, don't look back, it ain't the past no more. Be present now, and be present down the road, wherever your path takes you. For Christmas, my grandma gave me a picture book called The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. Definitely sounds like a real page-turner. About a quarter of the way through the story, the mole says to the boy, "I've learned how to be in the present." "How?" asked the boy. "I find a quiet spot and shut my eyes and breathe." "That's good, and then?" "Then I focus." "What do you focus on?" "Cake," said the mole. "Find that which is your cake." For Jordan, it was winning, earning respect, and becoming the greatest of all time, aka the GOAT. Whatever it is, find a quiet spot, shut your eyes, focus on it, and breathe. Honestly, standing here today, I don't think I'm any closer to figuring out what my cake is than I was my freshman year. But we're unbelievably lucky. We have so much time to figure it out. This is just one of the many dances we'll be a part of. We're not retiring like MJ did after that '98 championship season. Unlike the Bulls, our dynasty ends with the birth of 374 new ones. We still have thousands of shots to take. I urge you to take those shots with a Michael Jordan mentality. When asked about taking the last-second buzzer beater with the game on the line, Jordan responded, "Why would I think about missing a shot I haven't taken yet?" As we move into the next chapters of our lives, I want you to imagine how you'd feel, how you'd act, if you were less afraid. In short, find your focus so you can live in the now. Shoot your shots with confidence and swagger. And remember this, one of our greatest freedoms is how we react to things. COVID-19 and all it's taken from us isn't going to be the last mountain over which we must climb. This is a commencement. It's merely the beginning. So I ask you, class of 2020, what time is it? It's game time. Whoo!